Welcome to Jacked and Dirty, a show about wrestling. Worldwide Wrestling, RPG, is the game that we're playing. Wrestling, the mobile home, and Johnny Cowboy, and Fresno the Great, and Chester the Ham King will get together to go on adventures. Wrestling.
It's the weekend, baby, and you know what that means. Another episode of J&D. This time it ain't Jungles and Dragons. It ain't even just Jacked and Dirty. Baby, this is Jacked and Dirty World's Tour. Yeah, baby. It's going to be one of our October one-shots we're doing. Since it's so close to Halloween, we wanted to do some scary things, you know. Different games, different DMs, different guests, baby. You heard it right.
Nothing
different
is scarier
guests.
than wrestling.
Nothing scarier than gay DMing.
Nothing is scarier than me DMing and the racial conflicts that are within wrestling at the moment.
It's true. It's very true.
It is true. It's so bad right now. Oh my god. So
that's scary.
Exactly. It's scary.
I'm shit scared
Vince
right now.
McMahon managing.
Checks pants. Yep, that just happened.
You are sick. You are a sick person if you don't think this is scary.
Guys, if you don't see the quality horror that I'm going to have within this game, you're mentally bizarre, really.
You people are sick if you aren't terrified by this.
I point my big finger at the camera and I smudge up the camera lens and I say, you people specifically. Yeah, let's get to introductions, everybody. Let's go around the table.
Ghoulfin,
It's you, Ethan.
It's me. Okay, what's up, guys? It's me, Ethan. I'm playing. You know the one, the man himself. The mobile home is returning for another food review. No, I'm not doing review bro again. We've already done review bro. Yeah, mobile home. He's come back. He's a veteran wrestler. You know, he's up to his crazy antics this time in the world tour, and he's here to take the belt. You know, we got the belt last time, but this time he wants more. He wants it all, baby. He's here.
He wants every single belt.
Ooh, that's
alien belts.
Hey, mamacitas and daddy-os and everything in between. Ha-cha! It's me, August, and I'm going to be playing Johnny Cowboy once again. Ooh, baby!
August believes in the gender binary.
Did I not say everything in between?
That's a little binary. If you have like A and B and everything between A and B, that's a binary.
And also everything abound from the bounds.
Include the axis next time, you jackass.
I'm playing Johnny Cowboy. He's a hardcore. He's from the sticks of what town in Connecticut did I say? I made up a town in Connecticut. Litchfield,
I think that's a real town.
Is that a real town? I pulled that out of my ass. But yes, he's got a wrench. He's got giant fucking pendulous nuts, and he's ready to rock and roll. Were we doing our facts? I just realized Ethan didn't do a fact.
Oh yeah, Ethan. Neither you or Ethan did real wrestling facts.
We didn't do it, so we're just keep going. We're keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Harrison. I play Fresno the Great. He's a provocateur wrestler with a wizard theme. I'm going to give you some ASMR of Fresno getting into his suit. You guys can't hear this, but the audience will. Hold on a second. Now Fresno is climbing through a room of plastic to get to the ring.
I assume this is really funny.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I feel like the silence is
I'm
also
just crushing.
funny.
I'm just crushing plastic right now, boys.
I'm just crushing plastic over here, you know.
Okay, but yeah, and my real wrestling fact is alien encounters. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I don't care if you guys didn't do it, but we had talked about doing alien encounters related real wrestling facts. Fresno's alien encounter is that his parents were abducted by aliens when he was 7, but he doesn't believe in aliens, so he thinks that they left him.
Okay, should me and Ethan do ours and just stick them on the end of our talkings?
Yeah, probably.
I think it's
Yeah,
weird.
I'll totally edit this so that it sounds right. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely going to do that.
Ethan, do yours.
All right. One time, Mobile Home went to the Alien Motel in Baker, California, and he got the alien jerky there, and he thought it was really good.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny Cowboy himself is an alien because before he was born, Connecticut wasn't part of the United States. It was actually a territory of Puerto Rico. And so he
Specifically Lynchfield, Connecticut, not the whole state of Connecticut.
And so moving on from that, one time he was walking down the street, he saw a big old gray alien with a big old head, and the big old gray alien said, "Hey, consume. You're not real." And he said, "Whoa," and he kept walking. That's my fact.
Yeah, I'm Nick. I'm playing the Ham King Chester. He's sort of a freak. He's the owner of a ham company, and he's wrestling to promote his ham company. Last time I think he got his brains blown out with a pistol, and now he's just globules of ham pink brain matter wriggling around on the ground. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but
I think he's just like pink venom, you know?
yeah. My funky wrestling fact is
Oh shit! The cops are here.
That's my cue to go.
August is getting swatted right now.
It's so true. Which one of you sent the SWAT team to my door? Oh no.
Nothing is scarier than the police.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Terrifying.
which one of you listeners just swatted August? This is
One of you guys went
serious.
back
You
in
think
time
that's
and swatted
funny? You're fucked up.
We just swatted
Sick in the
and
head.
doxed and swatted August.
Oh my
man.
god. They're forcing the party food down my throat. My god.
All right. I'm sorry for derailing you, Nick.
okay. My wrestling fact is one time Chester pretended to get abducted by aliens. Promote
For
his
tax
ham
break.
company. Yeah, for a tax break.
He was gone for 3 whole years.
He took the alien abduction insurance money and left.
Hey, Jacob. Come
Oh
on.
yeah,
Speak
to
up a
introduce
little
our special guest,
I
man. We got a
am
special
here.
guest here.
I forgot about you.
Hey
Who the
guys,
hell are you?
This is our guest,
Oh my-
Jacob.
let me speak.
He
Let me
streams.
speak.
He streams. That's what he does.
Oh my god, let me speak, okay? God. Hi guys, I'm Jacob. I'm the guest today. I'm the funny guest for this one shot. I'm playing Sebastian Skunks, the Appalachian cryptid hunter turned monster wrestler, who got he happened to be he was in the front row at the show that all the other wrestlers got abducted at, and he happened to just kind of like fall into the tractor beam, and he also got sucked up with all the wrestlers, and that's how he got on the ship.
Is that also
And-
his alien encounter?
Oh yeah, that's his alien encounter, you know.
That's his biggest alien encounter.
It's cool.
He
So-
tried to go after the Flatwoods monster, but that proved too much for him.
So he's like a mountain monsters type character.
Yeah.
Sort of.
He's
Does
hunted
he
many a
have any-
Sasquatch, many a Jersey Devil in his time.
Does he have any experience wrestling, or is this going to be his first time ever?
He did once play wrestle with his son, which then landed him in the ICU. But
His son in the ICU?
no, him. His son is 7 feet tall.
Wait,
man.
did he mate with a Bigfoot to create his son? Like Peter Kane style?
He pleads the fifth.
Is this the hit Netflix animated film Bigfoot Family? Son of Bigfoot? It's the prequel?
Yeah, no, this is like
this
this is like the
is
lead
his
up to
son,
Big
Little
Money
Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Herm. Curious. We
Good.
might have to explore this later on in the campaign. Herm.
All right, everybody, and hello.
Wait, Gabe, what's your alien encounter?
I haven't even introduced myself
Yeah.
yet, Harrison.
Oh.
I haven't even done an
I
introduction.
thought you were starting the episode, sorry.
I'm
The
supposed
worst
to
introduction
introduce
you've ever
myself.
done.
Exactly. No, I think it's been our best. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jacked and Dirty. I'm your host, your GM, your Gabe Master, Gabe.
Who?
And my alien encounter is when I went to watch the movie Aliens. So
Good
That
one.
is freakish.
You're fucking
Yeah.
weird, dude. You're fucking bizarre mentally.
yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. But
Yeah, you're mentally fucked, dude.
dude, do you know how fucked I am that I've created this world in this game? I don't think you guys are ready.
You're sick if you think this world is okay.
Okay. All right, everybody. Let's wrestle. Nevada, the arena at Worldwide WrestleMania. The crowd goes from an erupting of screams and cheers and yelling to silence, and then pure screams of terror as the starless sky in Nevada all of a sudden becomes erupted with a cacophony of light. This giant vessel, this flying saucer that's more comparable to a flying civilization covered in neon lights, causes a blue tractor beam to blaze in the middle of the ring. The globules, the undulating, semi-organic ham-pink globules of Chester begin to get sucked up into the sky.
Semi-organic? What's the rest of it?
I don't know.
Ham.
Ham pink.
Exactly.
You've clearly never have a Ham King ham if you think
It's not organic.
It's exactly.
Oh god.
Johnny Cowboy still trapped within his hat, tumbling, brim over cap, brim over cap, brim over cap. The newly cemented champion, the mobile home, begins to fly upwards with sausage still in his clutches. Fresno the Great, almost leaping to overtake and choke the mobile home, begins to be yanked from the air and fly into the sky. And a mysterious figure at the edge of a seat, maybe even climbing over the barricade, begins to float as they are sucked into this giant metal structure, the metallic maw closing in on them into darkness. And then a Matrix-style edgeless white room spanning all the way to infinity, containing 5 figures. Who are these figures?
Yo, mama.
Probably some aliens or something? Well,
Probably some... No, y'all. Hey.
Are you asking us to introduce ourselves again?
Yeah,
Hi,
introduce
I'm Harrison.
yourself
I'm
in
playing
character.
Fresno the
In
Great.
character. Like, as in, this is the beginning. Like, go.
Oh,
go.
Like, you
I think I landed on my keys. I pull out a cartoonishly big, like, door key. Oh, punk.
Fresno removes his hands from the mobile home's neck, and he says, "What the fuck? Where are we? Which one of you guys did this?
I think we're
What is
dead.
this shit?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think we're dead. I think we all died.
Johnny pops out.
Where's
of his
Chester?
Hat,
Where's
and
Chester?
Looks down at Chester and starts pointing at him.
Chester's definitely dead. I'm just gonna say Chester is definitely dead. That
I
wow.
heard someone screaming something about a ham somewhere over here. Johnny, dear God, where'd your jaw go?
Johnny looks like
Yeah.
looks like a South Park Canadian with his like separated jaw.
Yeah, we're dead. This. Oh man, why am I stuck with you guys? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Who's this clown? What the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
Who the fuck are you?
Where the hell? What the hell happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where the hell am I?
Are you God? Am I? What? Where am I? Was I a good boy?
Where the? I pull out my rifle that I snuck into the wrestling arena and point at the mobile home.
Shit,
Get back,
God has
get-
a gun. No, it's cool. I'm already dead. Don't worry. I'm already dead. Hey.
You hear a zoom sound.
God has a gun?
Hell yeah, guy has a gun.
God's packing. Oh shit. All right. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy.
God
all right?
created the Second Amendment, fool.
You want money? You want money or something? I got like $5 in my pocket. Mobile home is
Listen,
$5.
God, listen.
Yeah, place it on the ground. Place it on the ground.
Hey!
Okay.
I've been in contact with some Hollywood elites lately. I can get you in young Hagrid. You heard about that upcoming project the Duffer Brothers are working on? I can get you in it. You ever wanted to be famous?
Why would God want to be in young Hagrid?
Sebastian lowers his gun.
God, you are
Go
the
on.
spitting image of Ron Weasley. I can get you in there.
Why would Ron Weasley be in Young Hagrid?
Takes off his trucker hat to reveal this flowing red hair. I've always wanted to be a star.
As a
a
black line appears, giving edges to the room, and then it extends even more to create a window. This window so clear that you would practically believe that it isn't there, with rounded rectangular edges, and 2 figures appear in them. One,
I say, hey, can one of you come help us? God has a gun.
One being a 6-foot-tall figure with gray skin, extended limbs and torsos, with a large bulbous gray head and large bulbous Vanta black eyes and a simple slit for a mouth. The second figure is a 4-foot figure with blue skin, of a large corpulent form and stumpy arms, a large blue trunk, large floppy blue ears, and they seem to have this kind of holographic screen. They go, and they go,
oh my god, some sort of medium blue freak.
Oh yeah, baby.
I never seen no creature like that before. Never seen no creature like that.
But you're God. You must have made it, right? You've never seen this before?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, so many great wrestlers all in one room. Oh man.
Well, take it easy, fella.
Oh man, guys, you guys don't realize something. I'm about to bust right now. Oh my god.
oh my lord.
The mobile home is extremely uncomfortable right now.
Wait,
oh my god, he's gooning, guys. He's gooning.
How do you know I'm? Oh man, yeah, I am gooning right now, but I don't understand how you know that. Oh man. Wait, why are there? They begin to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, we only ordered 4.
There's only 4 of us here.
No, there's there's the thingy right there, the thing.
I look down at the little pink globule and my eyes bulge out of my head.
Gadzooks!
Boing.
Can I just sort of form the little bits of pink globules into a little homunculus? And just sort of do a funny pose and say, I'm the baby ham king, you've gotta love me.
Now that is fucking disgusting. I don't care who you are, that is
so
foul.
marketable and funny. That's so good. The gray figure goes, wow, baby ham king. Oh man, that's so great. They're gonna love the baby ham king.
Listen, you freak, what are we here for?
Oh, I can't believe you were going to ask the question I was about to answer without you even asking. You guys are officially part of the IWW, Intergalactic World Wrestling.
Yo.
I didn't sign up for no Intergalactic World Wrestling.
Shut up, he's talking.
Yes, but before we let you into the ring with our greatest champions across the galaxy, we're going to have to fix you up. Each one, zoom, 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 zoom. Translucent blue bubbles begin to appear around each and every one of you, and you begin to get transferred into different rooms. All of you are in these kind of minimalistic, high-tech, cyberpunk hospital rooms and 4 large tendrils with Dr. Octopus-esque claws begin to come from the roofs, and another one comes down, but with a large, bulbous cybernetic eye. Tell me, how do you guys want to get aliened up, baby? How do you guys want to get fixed, get aliened up, get funky?
We should probably go in order, right?
Should we go go in the order?
Yeah, go in order.
Okay. All right. So the Dr. Octopus claw comes down, starts feeling around the mobile home's head, right? And it notices that dent in the top right corner of his head. As you can see in the thumbnail in the video and all the official mobile home art, t-shirts sold soon. It starts feeling around that dent, and mobile home's like, "Oh, what are you doing there?" And the the arm retracts, and it comes back with a giant wooden spoon, and it puts the spoon up to the dent. And it just keeps pushing it in further and further. No, don't do this. No. until mobile home is now completely bowl-shaped head.
Oh no!
I told you it was gonna be scary.
Yep,
That's
and then
so
the arm,
scary.
Scariest
the arm
episode yet.
retracts again, and it comes back with a little jar of salsa, and it just pours into the mobile home's head, and then it
Wait.
leaves.
Ethan, have you just invented head trauma? What's his name?
Blunt force trauma. to
blunt
the head.
force
to the head. You've just
Yeah.
invented our other character, blunt force trauma to the head. For listeners who don't know, we have a character that we joke about who is our favorite Muppet, blunt force trauma to the head, who is a Muppet with a big dent in his head that you put salsa in.
He's a
Yeah.
classic. He was there from the beginning.
Our
Settle.
favorite Muppet, yeah.
As they finish putting the dent into your head, you notice another arm kind of slap something to your right bicep. And as they kind of retract, you see it's a sticker that simply says Earth. And slowly the sticker begins to sizzle and bubble and fuse into your skin.
Ooh.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Go ahead, August.
So Johnny's gonna sit up on the operating table and take out the catalog labeled metallic jaws, plural, all the different kinds of mechanical jaws you could ever want. He's gonna open and look through and find a mid-range model, not too pricey, not too cheap, sort of in the central area. He's gonna tap on that one, and the claw comes down and sort of brings with it a retainer type thing that just sort of shoves in, fits to the bottom of his jaw, and he goes like and does like the cocaine teeth thing, like that, like chomps a few times, goes like and he goes, finally I can talk again, my classic voice. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like he sort of beckons the Jabba's palace door robot to come a little closer, and he whispers, he whispers, he goes, the robot nods and goes away. And then you hear from the other room mechanical noises like
Yeah, you hear a cat scream and you hear like jackhammers and a dog yell.
glass break, and then a door opens and smoke fills the room, and out steps a cybernetically enhanced version of his horse Apple Slices, who goes and he goes, that a girl, I need a manager up in space, don't I? And looks wildly at the camera, and then goes and puts the bridle in his mouth and puts the horse on his back and walks out of the room.
Wait, wasn't there one other thing you were going to get, August, that you talked to us about?
What did I talk about?
Prosthetic nipples.
Oh, yeah. As he's leaving the room, he sort of looks down at his bare chest and he goes, "Oh, I almost forgot." He pulls out the catalog. It says "fake nipples," and then scrolls through. And he goes, for this I'll go high end. And he selects two titanium plated nipples with Off-White and Supreme branding on them.
Bape nipples.
Babe nipples, yeah.
And another claw goes down, and right where a third nipple would be is the Earth sticker that fuses to your chest.
He goes, ooh, brouhaha, ooh.
Harrison.
Yeah, Fresno wakes up in this room and he realizes that they want to like equip him with stuff. And he sort of speaks to himself and he says, I'm away from Earth. This would be a good opportunity. I've always felt like I'm lacking in my ability to spread culture to the world. But here, with people who have never heard or seen of Earth culture, this is the perfect opportunity for me to share with them the works of Shakespeare, Dickens, Dostoevsky, David Foster Wallace, Tom Green. It'll be perfect. Finally, I can share Earth culture with the world. For me to accept any sort of cybernetic enhancements would be a betrayal of my human soul. All I need from you, dear robot, is brewing supplies.
What?
You watch as the mechanical arms begin to go into different compartments, into different holes in different regions and everywhere and anywhere, and they take out a variety of bottles and tinctures and jars and bowls and minerals and
He rubs his hands together and goes, and it fades away.
They're from Planet Witch. They're from Planet Big Green Witch.
from the witch's planet. All right, Nick. You know what?
All right, so the ham baby is gonna sort of walk up to the tentacles and he's gonna start saying, "All right, first of all, I'm gonna need some sort of ham branded diaper." And as he's saying that, another head emerges out of him that looks exactly like Chester's head, and it says, "Make me into a giant ham monster." And then some tentacles come down and like a nozzle comes out and injects some mysterious liquid, and he starts transforming into a giant man-hog hybrid. And the ham baby slowly disappears into this and yells, "No, I'm marketable!" And he's now just a giant hog man who's incredibly muscular, and he sort of flexes and goes, "Hog!"
Is he sort of like a Porkin' Across America type guy?
Like that,
So
but
sort of a Jim Haggerty.
more muscular and with just like a hog head, like no human head at all, just full hog.
Is he like Man Bear Pig?
Yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
Whatever that nerd shit is.
What the fuck are you talking about, August?
Yeah.
Let's go back to playing our wrestling RPG. Jacob, I should be referring to you guys by your character names. Let's go, Sebastian.
Oh wait, I assume Nick and I both have Chester and I both have the Earth tattoo also, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You both have.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they both have the Earth stickers. Yeah.
Just checking.
So, all
All
right.
right, so Sebastian's laying on the bed. He has his gun by his side. He's kind of like tenderly caressing. He's like, "This gun been with me all my life. I shot my first skunk ape with this. I would like it to be part of me." And so the
my
arms
God.
come down. Have you ever seen like the movie Upgrade? You know how like those
Yeah.
guys have like the guns in their arm? Yeah, he
Yeah,
gets
the wrist
that
guns.
with his rifle. Yeah, the rifle's a bit too big, so it's just like a good like half a foot, like 6 inches, are still like poking out of his arm though.
It's just like his gross bulging arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. As they begin to rip the flesh out of your arm and then dismantle the gun to reform it into this kind of vaguely arm-shaped thing, you hear the squelching of your flesh as they begin to drive it into the hole within your arm. And then they quickly reseal it, and right over it they put the Earth sticker that then seals to your flesh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, he's looking at his arm. He's like, oh. Dirty Devil don't stand a chance when I take it back to Earth. Dirty Devil don't stand no chance.
Starts gooning.
No. No.
Oh yeah, one more request. I need a cod piece. I need to permanently be in the goon state. How do you think I hunt all them goddamn mountain monsters?
I need to learn how to goon deliberately.
Goon on command.
Old automatic gooning. You watch as they
That just
take this.
defeats the purpose.
You watch as they take this kind of like. Jake, you ever seen a horseshoe crab?
Oh no!
It's kind of like that, but smaller and mechanical. This creature is kind of just like skittering and opening and closing,
Ew.
and their mechanical arms,
Oh.
their mechanical limbs are just constantly, just quickly in fast motion, just scraping at the air, and they place it against your crotch, and then and you feel as these strange spider-like limbs just stab into you.
Ew.
What
And
the
now you are just
Breaking Harrison's no sex RP rule.
and then now you are permanently getting gooned.
I might cut out the goon machine bit.
No.
Get out the
I'm not
goon machine.
It's scary. It's Halloween.
It's so
Come on,
scary.
Harrison.
Come
It's
on.
Halloween.
Yeah, this is it's
All right,
like
I'll
a
keep
Gyo
the-
device. It's like a Gyo
I'll keep
device.
the goon machine.
Keep the goon machine.
We gotta make some communion jokes. Kagoonion.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Finally, I have achieved the eternal goon state. No monsters, land, sea, or air stand a chance against me in my prime.
He definitely got gooned in that movie. Oh my god.
Just kidding all
That's
the
what they
time.
did to him. That's why he was
Yeah.
so traumatized, because the
Because he was
aliens
getting
gooned him.
You know, they picked me up and they took
And
me
they
to their
made me
ship.
goon.
They took off all
And
my
they
clothes. There
gooned
was
me.
and they gooned me, and there was kids there, and it was just weird. I don't know what's really going on.
25 years later, he's talking to his son, Leonardo DiCaprio. He goes, don't ever let the aliens make you goon.
You guys watch as the stickers, the Earth stickers, begin to kind of pulse with energy, and you begin to fall unconscious, and you wake back up in another room, this kind of metallic hallway, and despite the fact that you fell unconscious, you feel like you've been walking through this hallway for a long time, followed by, being led by the gray alien and the big blue creature. Let's say that.
The big blue creature. Yeah.
Yeah, the big blue
All right.
creature. Because Harrison,
Sure.
you're always talking about how you need your IP protected, and you're like,
True.
you're talking about how you
Yeah.
trademarked the big blue F word. So yeah,
F
big
word.
blue creature.
The big blue
So-
fuck.
the big blue fuck. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No, no.
Big blue,
Wrong.
the big blue creature, as you guys walk through this hallway, begins. Oh man! They grab their belly and begin to shake it up and down over and over and over, and then they begin to stretch it and then bounce it against the floor like a dribbling basketball, and then they put it back into their stomach and they say, "My name's a big blue creature, by the way, and this is my associate. What's Eglantine?" Yes, I am Eglantine.
Eglantine. Oh my, is he gonna moon blink us? Is he about
Yeah,
to
the-
fucking moon blink us?
Yeah, they're the pure ones are about to mood blink you.
No. God damn it.
Dude, Metalbeak better not show up. I'll lose my mind.
Oh man, it'd be crazy. Yes, so now you are officially part of the IWW roster. I can't wait for our first show. I mean, it's going to be so good. What are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling euphoric right now. Oh my lord.
Me, personally, I'm feeling a little bowl-shaped right now. I can't really think straight. Can I have like some painkillers or I can't even see straight. My eyes are like going two different directions.
Is that salsa
takes
leaking out your noggin?
Yeah, I don't know. I sort of like lost all sense of touch when they did this to me, so I don't really know what's in my head. And
Do
I
you
can
mind if
almost
I get
see
like a spoonful? Can I get like a spoonful
Eglantine
of that
begins
salsa?
to get
Yeah.
a chip and dips it into your salsa and takes a big crunch up. Salsa.
I'm gonna just like put my hog head directly into the mobile home's head and just start like eating it like a hog.
like a trough.
You see, Fresno is preparing a potion in a big vial. He takes a little bit of the salsa out and puts it in his potion.
Johnny is taking out his metal teeth and replacing them with modular horse teeth. So you can take a big chomp because it's like for his new jaw. And he's going.
It's salsa.
Sebastian sets his gun to vacuum and starts vacuuming salsa out of the mobile home's head.
No! This feels so weird. Oh. One of Mobile Home's eyes starts sliding out of his skull, like really goofy and slow, and he starts pushing it back up. Oh. This was not meant for the human skull.
Man, you guys are better than I imagined. I was always a Mobile Home fan, but this is even better than what I expected.
I don't think I can see. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can fucking see anymore.
Johnny starts waving his hands in front of the mobile home's eyes, going, ooh, how many fingers? How many fingers? Ooh.
Mobile Home just pukes on Johnny Cowboy.
Johnny goes,
Oh my god, there was some wetness in that Foley work.
Some very realistic.
Yeah, there was some
Foley
very
too.
bad, like.
That was very realistic.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Even what the
Gross.
Johnny goes, you've been dead for years. I'm you from the past.
Well, let us get to the promo studio so we can introduce you to the adoring public live before the show begins.
God, can we hurry this up? My nipples cost more than your house.
Your nipples personally make you property of the spaceship, Johnny Cowboy. The things you say no longer matter. There's a big kind of not this circular spherical door that opens like the shutter of a camera, and there's a big kind of just studio, this kind of alien Hollywood set with not green screens, purple screens, because that's what they do. Floating cameras begin to kind of modularly float around these boxes filled with different props and strange things, and this is, Big Blue Freak goes, "Oh my god, my stomach. Oh, it hurts so good. Oh my god, my
What?
stomach." Then Eglantine goes, "Well, this is essentially free for all. We don't really do scripts or bullet points. So go ahead and have a good time so that people can get to know you."
Oh, I'm so excited.
Let's do the standard order. Let's go mobile home.
Okay, so are these our reels?
These
Oh
are
yeah, your promos. Your
Promos?
promos.
All right, are you ready for this?
And,
Okay.
And I just want to
I'm
let you
not.
guys know.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
no,
gonna
I don't think
say,
I'm
but I'm
ready.
sure I'm not ready for it.
I'm never ready.
I'm
Okay.
gonna let you guys know this. We didn't do this last time, but I'm going to have you guys roll look at the end of it because look is for
Okay.
promos. So no
I
matter
think we
what
did that
you-
once, right?
we
I
did
think
that
one
once.
time.
So I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to roll look. So don't think you
That's
guys can
okay.
make me feel better by being funny. The dice
Okay.
control.
Okay. I don't care. I'm gonna be just as chaotic. Okay, so cut.
Ethan
There's-
doesn't care how you feel.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm saying I don't
Ethan-
care what
Ethan-
I get. I'm sticking to my plan. All right. So, the screens turn on and it seems to be like some sort of home video camera of someone walking down a city street. You can see his shoes. He's just wearing like tan loafers, and you just hear a voice over the camera saying, "Hey guys, I just wanted to show us a little discovery of a secret hiding place of where I keep all my vintage McDonald's toys, if you follow me." And he walks down this alleyway and you see this dumpster and you see a hand stick out and he's like going through this dumpster and he says, "Okay, here we got 1993 Super Mario Brothers Tanuki Mario toy. He can jump. If you guys remember that one potato campaign they had for Happy Meals, here's a potato. He's a smiling guy. Here we got Fraggle Rock and a carrot car. Fraggle Rock it was very popular. You got Muppet Babies. We got Berenstain Bears. Got the whole family here." And as he's going through all these McDonald's toys, once again you hear the mobile homes scream from the distance.
No.
Get louder and
Oh,
louder.
no.
So you're, and then you just see the camera get knocked to the ground. You hear the dude get decked into the dumpster, and then Mobile Home goes up to the camera and starts staring at it with his new bowl-shaped head. His eyes are looking two different directions like a chameleon. He starts drooling on the camera. "Help me!" Salsa starts spilling on the lens. "Help me!" And then he just passes out, and the camera knocks over too when he falls over to his side, and it focuses intensely on a Fraggle Rock and a carrot car McDonald's toy, and it's probably focused on that for like 5 minutes until someone in the booth comes and just turns off the thing and it's a clear sign that it went on for longer, but 5 minutes was all they could take. So
Roll look for me, mobile home.
okay, is that both the D6 or
Yeah,
just one?
2d6 plus look.
Okay. That is 10.
We cut to a family of Simpsons aliens, big red eye, drooling mouth, one green body with a bunch of tentacles, and they watch this film and they just stare at it for a moment. And as the 5 minutes of the Fraggle in the carrot car pass, they just start crying and clapping, and they just start weeping with joy. And they're like, "Oh my god, that was so fucking good. This is wrestling. Oh my god." Go ahead, Johnny Cowboy.
All right. We start. It's like a VHS camera pointing at Johnny in a chair. big armchair, and he goes, you know what I never understood. I never understood why in film and television they put this the saturation filter on, and it's meant to make you feel like you're in Mexico or South America. I never did understand that. Did you? And then we cut. It goes, and we open back up, and you see a sort of a very blue film, vaguely Eastern European cemetery, and a beat starts going in the background. Very underproduced, and Johnny comes out in a suit, and he goes, sometimes you get abducted by alien and you get taken to space, but you not need to fighting. And then another Johnny comes out and goes, you must be making peace and you need to give hug. It not need to fight. You just need to kiss. And another Johnny comes out and goes, yes, I telling the truth, like all the other rappers like Biggie Smalls and Tupac. And then more and more that come out, and then you hear a click, and it goes, and the screen goes, and it's back to Johnny in the armchair, and he goes, "See, now that's what a coward says. Now me, I'm no coward. I got donkey teeth. See, he lifts up his lip, and there's like a fucking rotted donkey teeth in his mouth. He goes, I got donkey teeth. That's why they call me the big man with the donkey teeth. Now see this. I got horse hooves too. And he takes out a sort of Tupperware box and clicks off the top. He struggles with it. He goes, see, I got horse hooves. I got plenty. He starts taking out just piles of horse hooves and showing them. He goes, now I sell these to the glue factory. I make gelatin. That's how I make my living. I also got lots of counterfeit Legos. He pulls out another Tupperware thing of a bunch of Legos. He goes, now these were made in Taiwan, so they're a lot cheaper. Now you see what I got here is, and then. And there's just a hole through his forehead, and he falls forward, and you see the doors open behind him, and it zooms in, and it's a sort of older, more decrepit looking Johnny in like a Goodfellas suit with the packed folders. And he goes, that's why you never listen to my son. And then he folds his arms over him, and Little Green Bag starts playing as the screen hard cuts to black. Boom, boom.
I don't think I can get the rights to that for the episode, August.
No, I'll just do it right now. Boom.
Do it a cappella.
Boom, 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 boom. You hear an explosion, and it says in creepy Dracula font, a Charlie Kaufman joint. End of promo.
roll wood for me, Johnny.
I don't wanna.
Do it, Johnny. Do it.
Do it, Johnny. What's the roll? Is it 2d6s? Yes, right?
Yeah, 2d6 plus look.
2d6, August beats you in the head.
I roll
Leaves a bowl-shaped dent.
I have great look, but I rolled like shit, so that's only a 7.
7. You see, we cut to a couple xenomorph type creatures, just being like, what the? Just being like. Go ahead, Fresno the Great.
Fresno the Great, yes. So the camera turns on, and you see a dark room, and in this room, there's all sorts of shelves cluttered with different potions and like animal skulls and bones and little Ziploc bags of slime, and in the center of this room, hold on, I gotta burp. In the center of this room is Fresno the Great stirring a cauldron filled with some sort of brown sludge. And Fresno the Great says, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. And a spider crawls out of his mouth, and then he says, fillet of a finny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. And then 2 more spiders come out of his mouth, and he says, adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble. That's a line from one of my personal favorites, Hamlet. Hi, I'm Fresno the Great, from Earth. I'm sort of a big deal back home, and I'm here to share with you all of the pleasures of Earth culture by killing my enemies. So here's what I have for you. I assume you're going to insert this. He breaks character. I assume you're going to insert like the name of the guy I'm fighting here, right? Something like that. I'll go on. I'll go on. Here's what I'm going to do to you. Name of guy. I'm going to prepare a potion that will knock you away. And then 3 more spiders crawl out of his mouth, and he says, "Sorry, don't worry about that. Don't pay attention to the spiders. Don't look at the spiders. Anyway, I've prepared a concoction that will give me the upper edge in any fight." And he takes a big spoonful of this brown sludge, and he says, "I call this party food." And he takes a big bite of it.
Oh no.
And his body starts to wiggle, and he takes another bite of it, and his body starts to wiggle even more. And he says, "Yes, yes, you shall see soon the powers of my party food."
Party food? No!
This is the scariest one
10
yet.
people. There's a food for 10 people.
And then he starts coughing. He starts going, and it's like 1,000 spiders start pouring from his mouth. And he says, "Turn off the camera! Turn the camera off! Turn the damn camera off!" And then the camera turns off.
Oh my god, that was hard.
Roll hook for me, Fresno.
Okay.
I hope you were like, no, I'm not buying that. Like, girls do.
The spiders.
That is a 10.
A 10. We cut to two andalites from Animorph type creatures. And
Nice,
they're
yeah.
just like they're scratching their chins. They're like, "Party food. Yeah, I can really get behind that. That fucking rocks. Party food. Hell yeah. That should
Is
be
this
on a
Party
shirt.
Food
That's fucking
Origins?
great. Party food." All right.
Is this how it all
Chester.
started?
Okay, so the little promo is gonna start with just a black screen, and a spotlight after a few seconds shines on the new hog man, Ham King, sitting atop a huge ham pink throne, and the camera slowly zooms into him, and there's fog in the foreground and everything, and he starts saying, "I once was a human man who called himself a king. But now I care not of ham or of money. I am not a king. I am the god of ham. And I promise, when I get into the ring, I will show you my wrath. I will go rip-roaring hog wild all over you, and none of you will survive." And then he sort of just falls over out of his throne and starts sort of slipping around on the floor because it's wet from when the janitor was there earlier.
Does the big
Yeah,
laugh
and he
play?
just starts sort of flailing around and slipping around all over the floor and trying to get back up. And the big laugh starts playing as it slowly zooms out and fades into ham pink.
Classic.
Roll look for me, Chester.
Okay, that's a 9.
9. Let me look up aliens. You see a creature from the movie The Predator. They're just shaking their head. They're pumping up their fists, and they're just going. Yeah,
Whoa.
good shit. Now for our guest, Sebastian Skunk. What do we got?
Alright, so it starts as a black screen. It fades into a nice chilly morning on the mountaintops. We cut to a cozy little cave home with little like handmade furniture made out of like wood from branches. And out from the bed, Sasquatch, he comes out, he stretches, he gives a big yawn, he smacks his lips. We see him exit his house, taking a nice breath of mountain air. He goes about his day, he starts picking berries, collecting mushrooms, he goes fishing. He comes back, he sits in his recliner, his handmade recliner, and he exhales a deep breath. And then bam! His brains are blown out. Hard cut to Sebastian right next to him. Half of his face is now covered in Sasquatch blood, like an American Psycho. He points to the camera with his gun arm and says, "Now listen here, IWW. I may not be from your world, but you took me from mine, and I'm here to wreak havoc upon y'all. You ain't ready for the wrath of Sebastian Skunk, Wraith of West Virginia."
Wraith of West.
West Virginia.
and then it cuts to hard black with like the Vine sound effect.
Roll look for me, Sebastian.
5.
We cut to a family of creatures resembling Wookiees from Star Wars, and seeing you kill Bigfoot, a creature that somewhat looks like them, is very shocking and scary. And they're just like, and they're not into that. They weren't fucking with that, dog. So,
Damn.
as you guys finish your shooting, Eglantine and the big blue creature come back into the room. The blue creature starts rubbing their stomach and stroking their trunk, and they're just like, "Oh, that was so good." The crowd is going to be pretty moderate about that. That was so good. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it's throbbing. Oh. Eglantine goes, "Well, guys, we're going to put you in the fight pit real quick, but then we're going to start the show and play the
Like all of
promos."
us?
Well, yes, I don't think you guys could handle what we have for you one-on-one. We'll just have you go on.
Is this like a free-for-all, or?
You don't trust us? You don't trust us to hold our own against your
Maybe
puny-
these fools can hold their own. But now that I'm in this elevated state of gooning, I can take on the whole world. I can take on the whole galaxy. I tell you.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
God.
goon machine begins to pick up speed. You hear I mean, yeah, technically it's a free-for-all. So, but do whatever you see is right. Oh, see, we laughed at the same time.
Yes.
That was so cool. I laughed the same time as an Earth wrestler.
Can we get the big blue freak to join in on this?
Oh my god, my belly. The big blue freak stretches out their belly and forms it into a face. They poke 2 eyes into his belly and then traces a big maw on it, and then they begin to puppeteer it with both hands to make it open and close over and over and over. And you hear the big slapping of flesh to simulate a laugh.
Such a delight, the big blue freak.
Let's go. Oh,
You mean the
my
big blue
God.
creature, right?
Yeah, the big blue creature.
Yeah,
my bad.
bleep out freak
I
when
think that was
you know.
The big blue creature.
Just bleep it out. Don't worry. You won't face a lawsuit that way.
I'll
It's
fix
really
it in
not okay.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post.
Just gonna get a recording of Gabe going creature and just put it over every time.
Yeah, Harrison, creature. There we
I'm
go.
not gonna do that.
Yeah, don't
joke,
do that. It's
that
fine.
joke wouldn't make sense until like 30 minutes afterwards when they find out what happened.
All right. So you guys continue to be walked throughout the spaceship. It's this giant just mess of moving modular floors and machines and crazy bullshit until you are led into the central area. And you're at the above floor right now, and looking down on it, you see what could be considered a stadium. It's a futuristic, just chrome stadium. And you see this variety of aliens just screaming and yelling and moving around and milling throughout the entire stadium. And unlike the Colosseum, it's a square, like essentially mimicking a giant ring. And you continue to move around, and you see this kind of this tube filled with liquid. And Eglantine and the big blue creature jump into this liquid, take a big breath, and then begin to sink down.
Do we follow him?
Yeah,
I like jumping into liquid. It's like my mother's.
Especially breathable liquid.
That was used for torture. You hear about this?
I didn't know that.
No,
They
yeah,
use
yeah, yeah.
breathable liquid for torture.
Yeah,
My
I
friend
swear-
Bo would
I
tell me
swear
about
to-
that. tell me all about how they put you in a room, and sometimes the liquid breathable, and sometimes it ain't.
Mobile home just coughs up a bone.
Tell me more, Sebastian.
Whose bone is that?
I take my 2 fingers, I take some salsa, and I put it below my nose, and I go, I love me some breathable liquid. Oh yeah, boy howdy.
I take a chip and dip it in the salsa and try to chew the chip up. But you notice my teeth have become like rubber, and that they're not breaking up the chip at all. They're simply too flexible and soft to break up the chip. I say, an unforeseen side effect, and I throw it away.
I'm assuming you guys go into the chamber of liquid and go down.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna do a jackknife dive into the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too buoyant, so I have to like put my hands on the sides and keep pushing myself down.
This is ridiculous.
I just trip and fall in because I can't fucking see anything.
and the whole like green liquid becomes like slightly stained red from the salsa.
Yeah, it's like it's like the Joker. You see this kind of like this kind of pool of salsa kind of just ethereally floating throughout the green liquid and getting like chunks everywhere.
Yeah.
How is that like the Joker?
Because red and green.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's like the Christmas Joker, you know.
The Christmas Joker.
The Joker
Yeah.
of the East Coast, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so as you kind of descend this pool in this tube, you come below the stadium. And you
come below the stadium.
Yeah, you come below the stadium.
Yeah, well, Sebastian doesn't because he's gooning.
So, yeah, Sebastian's being
I ain't come.
You descend until you are below the stadium, and you guys have screens that allow you to see it. And the show begins. Large columns of pyrotechnics and loud guitar music begin to blare throughout it. And at the central screen of the stadium, you see a face. A face that looks a lot like a shaved chimp, but much, much older.
What?
Oh, shit. It's Chimply Senior. Mobile home, it's your old boyfriend.
Coughs up another bone. Where are these coming from? You do this to me.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Welcome, everybody, to another amazing moment for the IWW. This time we have an amazing array of wrestlers from my home planet, Earth. You hear a large eruption of cheering as people say Earth. Oh my fucking god! Fuck!
Earth.
I hope you guys are prepared for an amazing show tonight. Let us begin. Another wail of the fucking guitar plays. As the show begins, people are slamming their feet and tentacles and fucking hooves and all types of appendages against the ground to make this giant that shakes the very core of your being. The very fucking rib cage starts to fucking vibrate. And you see this big, like the shutter of a camera, this circular door opens. And I'll say that you guys can either enter as a group or enter individually.
I think we should enter individually so we do our funny entrances.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do the standard order.
So here comes the mobile homes entrance. So he sort of he's going blind. His eyes are like pink. They're turning like the blood's going over his eyes from his skull being crushed.
Wait, is the salsa blood?
It could be. It's hard to say at this point. But he stumbles on in a trail of blood, salsa, and vomit, and he sort of looks around confused. And he's like, and if you saw the mobile homes entrance last time, he wrestled a big deer, an elk, and this time he's not prepared for it. So out of nowhere, an elk just comes out and decks him and hits him to the other end of the ring.
Wait, no, it's a green elk because it's an alien elk. So it's a big
it's a green elk with 4 eyes and a tentacle for a tail. And it hits him into the corner of the ring. So, I wasn't ready. I need a dog. And then he gets home and not gets home. he gets up and he gets up. He wakes up in his mobile home. He's like, "It was all a dream." And then he wakes up again. And then he was in the ring. He's like, "Fuck!" And he gets up and he starts miming like there's walls, invisible walls in the ring. He's like, let me out! Let me out! And then he just passes out.
Go ahead, Johnny Cowboy.
I guess Johnny Cowboy steps over the mobile home, like just gives a big cartoonish step, and then he sort of squats down in like a sumo position, and clenches every muscle and starts just going, and he starts excreting oil out of his limbs, out of every orifice, just going like the boar from Spirited Away, voiced by John DiMaggio, just excretes. It's only oil, and it forms into a big puddle on the floor, and the puddle sort of bubbles and squishes, and then sort of shoots upwards and forms into like a mirror image of him. And then he does the final routine from Real Steel with his shadow, his clone. He does the whole thing like shadow boxing, going like that, going at the audience, punching, and then he goes, and that's why you always wear a helmet in the ring. And then he puts on a little tiara, and he gets the horse from backstage and brings it on, and sets up a little table and chairs, and sits down and starts drinking tea and goes, "I eagerly await my guests." Ooh.
Yeah. Fresno the Great.
This really like pretentious classical music starts playing like Mozart's Lacrimosa, but on just awful alien synths, and you hear a voice from the darkness call, "Do not go gentle into that good night! Rage, rage against the dying of the light!" And then 3 spiders crawl into the darkness. And then
3 spiders, like tiny ass spiders, are like, what is that?
They're just 3 dots.
3 house spiders.
Someone in the audience says, "What is that?" And Fresno says, "Don't look at them! Don't look at the spiders!" And then he runs out. He just runs out, no fanfare or anything. He just runs over there wearing his wizard's onesie, and he doesn't hop into the ring, but he grabs onto like the post with his arms, and then he starts to run away from it. But you notice his hands stay on the post as his arms stretch out like elastic, like an elastic cartoon character, as he runs all the way over to the end of the ramp, and then he slingshots into the ring, except not quite, because he goes way over it and crashes into a wall. But then he just sort of walks back into it after that.
Join me in my tea party.
No!
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what the Ham King.
All right, so the Ham King's entrance music starts playing, but he's not coming out for a few seconds. But suddenly, from sort of the void of the entrance area, a hog just gets thrown out at top speed and just hits an audience member. It splats into them and explodes into pink goo. And then more hogs start flying out, hitting audience members. And it slowly starts accelerating until there's like 30 hogs coming out all at once at top speed. And there's a few seconds where everyone's confused as to what's happening, and then the hogs slowly start oozing towards the ring, and they start oozing their way in and slowly form into the Ham King. The Ham God, I'm sorry.
Oh my Ham God.
Dark Ham God, King of Kings.
Alright, Sebastian Skunk.
Alright, so Sebastian snuck out before everyone else to do a little costume change. His entrance music starts playing, and he comes out of the smoke, and he's holding his head high, he's letting his red hair flow in the wind, and he has draped around him the hide of the Sasquatch he just killed, and he struts down the walkway into the ring, and now that he's in the ring, he he flips off his hide to reveal that he is completely naked except for the horseshoe crab on his crotch and boots. And you see on his bicep he has a huge tattoo that says "I heart BBWs."
Yeah, B-dubs.
In the crowd, you see some big blue alien women just go like, yeah, the big blue women.
He points to them and smirks and is like, "Yeah, that's for you out there." And he fires his gun into the air.
They all just faint. So
This guy seems a lot like me.
at the other end of the ring, a similar circular shutter door opens, and you hear this cacophony of just awful, awful noises. The sounds of flesh ripping and slapping against the echoey halls. Spider-like creatures just tapping
That's
against
where
the
they came
ground.
from.
Yeah. You hear the sounds of a moan that turns into a howl, that turns into a scream, and you just hear bones cracking and things undulating and flesh ripping as different organs and body parts, strips of flesh, and entire beings begin to crawl from the hole in the wall, and they begin to fuse and form and rip into each other and combine into this giant hellish creature that with the bottom to seem to almost have these centaur-like spider limbs, but also there are full tentacles and tails and mammalian legs. Torsos upon torsos stacked upon each other to form this centipede-like, snake-like body. You see tons of different arms and claws, and entire beings forced to become limbs, jammed into this creature. You see what looks to be this kind of fleshy spider crab begin to try to run and escape, but this handless arm slams into it, crushing it and then absorbing it into it, turning this once being into simply a clawed hand. You watch these heads begin to roll from under the ring, and the creature, using its multiple arms and limbs, begin to take it and stack it upon itself over and over and over and over. You see the chest of this being burst open to reveal this circular, parasitic, leech-like maw that convulses and opens and closes and trills with this awful noise that fills the entire arena. And once it adds this last Frankensteinian head to itself, it unscrews the top, grabs this pulsating, vascular, just pouring with blood organ, slams it into its head, and then rescrews the top of its scalp. And then it puts on a luchador mask and lets out this one chilling last howl. It
Oh my
walks
God,
into
That just happened.
It's Luchadorenstein.
Let me tell you something. I don't care
Joker.
what planet you're from. Cream rises to the crop, baby. Cream rises to the crop. It takes out a toothpick out of its mouth and it says, "Hey, yo, this is just gonna be another win for the good guys." They flick it at you. It tumbles.
Oh my God. No. Do you understand what this is?
No.
What is it?
This is wrestling style. All the greatest wrestlers of all time combined into a single super wrestler. We don't stand a chance.
Wait, we're all out here, so it can't be the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Go on, Gabe. I want to hear more of your wrestler impersonations.
You hear, fuck.
Dude,
Let me
Dwayne
think of some
"The Rock"
more
Johnson.
wrestlers. You hear,
Do
You see
Hulk
her,
Hogan and say something racist.
let me tell you something, brother. And then a series of bleeps come out.
Do Ric
Oh my
Flair.
God.
Or do what is he called? Steamboat
Willie?
what's his name?
Well,
Steamboat
Ricky the
Willie,
Dragon,
yeah.
Ricky the
Ricky
Dragon
Steamboat,
Steamboat just sounds like a normal guy.
Ricky
Doesn't-
Steamboat. That's his name.
You hear, woo! You letting me tell ya, I was out here jet setting, Rolex wearing fucking all the blue broads I could. I was on a train, eating ass on a train, and you caught me from behind.
Can you
Oh,
Jake the Snake?
oh.
Do Paul Bearer. He's not a wrestler, but Paul Bearer is just in there somewhere.
when I get to that ring, I'm just gonna let you know something. I'm gonna slither in there and I'm gonna make sure your kids don't remember who you are. Oh, yes! He takes out an urn and then falls to one knee and just begins to just lament at this urn. And then it looks at you and tilts its head slightly. And then it brings its arms into the air and then quickly slams them down. And pyro shoots into the sky.
Guys, this is freaking me out, guys.
Listen,
This is fucked. This is
normally-
mentally fucked.
Guys, I know what we have to do. 13, 8, 4, 7. Okay. This is one big super wrestler of all the greats, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. 4, 8, 13.
Look,
4,
Mobile Home. You see, in a normal situation, a guy like that would have about
No,
50% chance of beating a guy.
Shut up. He says, shut up, and then he just passes out again.
Okay, so I'll say that this thing starts with control and we'll begin the match.
Oh, shit.
So,
no.
this multi-legged creature begins its way into the ring, and it brings out its large arm, this large kind of spiked mace of an arm, and begins to kind of ready it by slapping its own elbow. It climbs up on the top rope, and it looks at the prone Mobile Home and jumps to form this flying elbow drop. Let me roll.
Oh, no.
6, 3, so 9 plus 10, 21. It's not 21, but it definitely hits.
21?
Mobile Home, you feel as this giant mass of flesh and material slams into the center of your body, causing it to convulse. Its tendril begins to just undulate and leaps at Johnny Cowboy. 6, 5. That's going to be a hit. It wraps itself around you. You feel this slithering mass begin to kind of just wrap around your entire body and squeeze. You can hear the popping of your own bones.
Ooh.
And as it kind of crushes you, it allows you guys to take your chances.
So I'm gonna
You wanna
use
go
so after drinking after eating my party food, I have become soft and elastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch my torso out like a plastic, like Elastic Man or whatever that fucker's name is. I'm gonna reach around and try to force a shrinking potion down Wrestler Stein's mouth.
All right, I'll have that be.
I say potion of shrinking.
What should that be? I'll say that it's gonna be an athletic feat. I'll have that be body.
Okay.
You should have said potion of growing to fool him.
Well, why would I lie?
Why?
That's true. Lying is immoral, and we can't
Okay.
have our fictional characters do that.
What is
That's
that?
true.
That's a 3.
Oh.
3 altogether.
Oh shit! It was a potion of growing.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, as you go ahead and you kind of extend your body and try to wrap it around to kind of open up its many jaws to shove a potion into it, it bites down on your hand, which you can quickly take out from the gaps in its teeth, and it begins to grow even larger.
Oh, no.
And the force within Johnny Cowboy begins to grow even stronger as you can feel your spine begin to extend. Mobile Home, this weight begins to go even harder on you. This elbow drop now becomes a double elbow drop.
Sorry,
It grows
guys,
even
that one's
larger.
on me.
Fresno, what did you
God.
do? How did you fuck this up?
My God.
Who even are you? Did I give you permission to talk to me? I don't know who you are.
Oh, you will know who I am. Now watch this. And I want to run up the side of this creature and like try and see if there are any folds I can crawl into.
Yeah, there are multiple kind of seams and folds, and there's the large kind of circular maw that is filled with teeth that is convulsing. That is pretty much an open season.
Are there any bend folds you can climb into?
Yeah, a ton of those.
I want to try and crawl into one of them and like shoot a hole through this creature with my gun arm.
All right, I'll have that be body, and then I'll have that be work.
This is
All right.
accurate. This is just accurate.
Yeah, it is. with wrestlers.
All right, that's gonna be an 11 for body,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh shit, that's gonna be a It's gonna be a 7 for work.
7? Okay. So you come and find this. You don't come because you're gooning. You find this fold of open flesh. You actually see it's actually this maw with multiple teeth that is in the back of this creature, and you kind of dive through the maw and begin to swim through its insides. And as you pump your arm and blast through it, you see it kind of convulse and it lifts up from the mobile home in order to clutch its side, and then you can feel the tentacle wrapped around Johnny kind of move away to kind of go back and clutch at its side. But Sebastian, you are on the inside. You're in the inside of this creature.
Ah, fuck.
It lets out this gross kind of trill from its multitude of mouths that fill out the entire arena, and people scream and cheer and begin to clap.
Nick, you haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, can I, Chester's gonna use his iconic move, turn into 12 hogs, and, turn into 12
Every
hogs
character.
that all sort of run around the giant wrestling monster and start taunting him like, hey, you can't catch me, try to hit me, and stuff like that. And they're all sort of in different locations.
Okay, I'll have you roll. Let's do that with look. Look for that.
Alright. Hang on a second. That's 11.
11. All right, yeah. So as you kind of deconstruct yourself and become these 12 hogs, you watch as this creature's focus begins to be locked into it. Every single eye begins to at these hogs, and they begin to crush them one by one, attempting to crush them. Occasionally some will get hit, occasionally others will miss, but this creature's attention is now completely focused on these hogs.
Okay, is Mobile Home still in the grasp of this monster?
No, the monster jolted up as they got shot from the inside.
Okay, the Mobile Home's gonna go lunge towards this creature's stomach and just start vigorously shaking its gut around.
I'll have that be. Let's see. I'll have that be work, I guess.
Okay. Oh shit, that's a 3.
God, you're not a good wrestler.
I'm
I'm
the best wrestler.
Yeah. So as you run up to
title
this
last time.
creature, and you look for one of its bellies, you find this large blue corpulous belly and begin to shake it. But you get this strange feeling that the creature actually likes that.
oh no. Okay.
And it actually one of its heads begin to turn towards you, and you see its mouth open, and a clown comes out of its mouth
No.
and begins to perform a juggling routine, and then out of the clown's mouth a little snake comes out, and then out of the snake's mouth you see a pig, and then out of the pig's mouth you see your mother. And,
Mama.
and
Mama.
with that, yeah, you see a CGI pig, and then you see your mom. And with that, he's gonna use his move Mind Games.
It walks out of the mouth just like that.
It walks out of its mouth just like that. It's gonna use its move Mind Games. Let's see. 1, 5. With that it doesn't work. She's simply unfazed by its mind games.
Yeah, I haven't seen my mama in years. No good to me. And that pig kind of terrifies me, but I can get over it. Guys, I've distracted this creature by jiggling its big voluptuous gut. Do something while it's distracted. I keep shaking it harder and harder.
Oh, the monster goes, oh, yeah.
Okay, while I'm on the inside, is there any way I can grab at part of its nervous system?
Yeah, you can. Well, it has a bunch of nervous systems, but you can definitely.
Yeah, I want to try and from the inside control one of its arms.
Sure. We'll have that be real. We'll have that be real.
All right. Ah, fuck. That's gonna be a 3.
Yeah. So you grab a single organ, and this organ, um, let's see. As you touch it, the organ grows eyes and a mouth, and it begins to rip into your arm. And it begins to, like a giant leech, begins to engulf your arm and begins to spin its jaw and begins to suck your arm.
Oh my lord! Oh my! I start gagging on like the fluids inside the body.
Oh yeah, there are tons of blood and viscera and just pus begin to fill your lungs.
Viscera, big Viz.
Big Daddy V.
I'm going to try to I'm gonna say, oh, I was hoping I could hide the secret. I was hoping no one would ever know, but finally I have to use it to help my newfound friend, Phineas Cucks, and then he says, spiders. Eat this appendage, free my friend! And he regurgitates like 10,000 spiders, and they start to surround this little appendage that you described, trying to eat through it.
Yeah, as these spiders fall from your mouth, they begin to crawl within the folds on the internal organs of this creature, and they see as Sebastian is thrashing within the internal organs, they begin to rip and eat and web up this creature and allow Sebastian to pull out of its arm and get free. And they web up Sebastian's legs and pull him out of the creature.
No, get him off me! Get him off me! Ew! She starts like flicking like spiders. Like, no! Stop!
Sebastian, I want you to know, those were the last of the spiders my father gave to me 35 years ago. I used them to save you.
You use such a powerful technique to save me?
Yes.
That's the same technique he used to get into Juilliard. He spit out those spiders, and the panel was so impressed.
I can't believe I went to Juilliard for this. Crosses arms, that track plays.
Yeah, the entire crowd of aliens just laugh. They're really into this. They don't know what Juilliard is, but they're really into this.
Planet Juilliard. There's no Planet Juilliard out there?
Yeah, there is Planet Juilliard.
Yeah.
Do not want to go there.
You don't want to go to Planet Juilliard, especially for this.
Johnny's gonna go, I am a poor wayfaring stranger. You forgot my signature move, you homunculus creep. Johnny Cowboy, turn into sawdust technique.
Yes!
Shoots through his fingers, and then all of his organs disappear, all of his skin, all of his cells just turn to sawdust and float up to the rafters, and he reforms up there.
I win.
Yeah, the creature goes, I win!
I win.
Do I have to roll for that?
I mean, what are you gonna do? What do you gain from that? You don't have to roll for that. Yeah, you turn into sawdust and you go into the rafters.
What does it do for the greater good?
Now that I'm up in the rafters, my voiceover starts playing, and it goes, I know what I must do now. Fresno, my mind brother, can you hear me?
Huh? Who is that? What? Huh?
Fresno, do you remember what we did back in Vegas? How we defeated... it wasn't Vegas. It was whatever the venue was before that. How we defeated Restula. Do you remember, my mind brother?
Who's talking? What?
It's me, your friend, the Vulture, a.k.a. Johnny Cowboy, a.k.a. the
Papa?
Pride of Lynchfield, Connecticut, a.k.a.
Papa, are you impressed? Did I do good? Am I impressing you, Papa?
Fresno, the
Am I
flying
still
high
ugly?
five. Fresno, it's the flying high five. We must do it, Fresno. We gotta do
the
it.
flying high five. Yes, okay, Papa, for you.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you, son, and your big pendulous nose that swings down to your chest.
I say, with my newfound powers, I don't have to get my hands quite as dirty anymore. Hey, Ham King, or Ham God, sorry, can you help me with something?
Yeah, I'm gonna reform into a ham hog monster. And... What?
With my elastic arm, I'm going to grab him, and I'm going to sort of extend his arm forward, and then try to shove him up the ass of this Frankenstein creature.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll. I'll have you roll body for that, and
Body. Okay.
I'll also have Ham God. You roll that too, and you add it together.
I say, Ham God, just hold your hand up, okay? It'll
Yeah.
all be over soon. Don't worry.
So both of
Let's
you
get
roll.
everyone involved. Let's get...
Both of you roll body and
Let's
add.
see. That's an 11 minus, or 11 minus 2, so a 9.
I got an 8.
All right, excellent. So Fresno, as you wrap your arm around the waist of the Ham God, you go ahead and calculate with ancient precision that you've learned from setting up different sets and painting different landscapes for different theater productions. You launch the Ham God into one of the many rectums of this creature,
One of them.
and now. Yeah, and now you're you're Jim Henson in it now, baby. You're Jim
What?
Henson in it.
No.
No.
God.
I say, okay,
mobile
Papa,
home.
do the high five.
Mobile home. I go back into voiceover like mobile home. My longtime mentor. Hold him steady. Hold him steady. Stick your big meaty hands in his big meaty body and hold him steady, Bubba.
Mama, is that you?
It is. It is. It's your big fat mama. I was a CGI pig, but now I'm your big fat mama.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. That sounds good. Start fumbling over, salsa splashing everywhere. I go up to the rectum. I go up to 2 rectums, 1 hand per rectum, and I just start shoving.
Oh, you did not have to do that. Okay, yeah, roll work.
Okay. That is 8.
All right, good. I was gonna just say lie, but okay, good. So you go ahead, you find 2 rectums, and you shove an arm into each one, and then you clasp your
That's not part of the fly high five. That's not
Yeah.
part of it.
I don't care. I'm doing this.
And you go ahead
I guess it would hold him down.
You shift your hands and do a perfect classic wrestler's S grip to hold them down.
Rock climber grip.
I call out, Sebastian, hold his jaw so that
Son,
Papa can
son, is
slap
that
him.
you?
Yeah.
Son, Bo, is that you?
Actually, if you're holding his jaw, I don't know why we needed to send Ham God up his ass. But just do it, okay?
I'm having fun in
Okay,
here.
Bo, anything for you, my boy?
Sebastian, my brother in arms, my fellow gun user and southern man, I need you to hold his jaw open, just like your daddy said.
Fresno, is that you? Fresno, you speaking to me right now?
Yep, that's me.
I'm gonna do. Now that Ham King is up there and my hands are free, I'm gonna do one last thing just to give us the upper edge while you hold his jaw and Papa comes down from the rafters. And so I have an ability where once per show, and I assume this is the only fight we're doing this show, I can do a match stipulation. So I'm gonna make this a Fresno match, which means using my party food powers, I grab onto one of the corners with one hand, the other corner with the other hand. I grab onto the far corners with my feet, and then I stretch myself out until I'm a carpet covering the entire ring.
Okay, if we're
What do I
doing
plan to accomplish by this? I do not know, but I'm there now. I am the ring.
I would like to use my hardcore stipulation to spend 1 momentum and make this a hardcore match.
Okay.
And by that, I just get I pull out from the rafters, from like a little pocket in the rafters, just a gigantic like metal 6 times the size Dr. Doom glove.
It's like covered in barbed wire and on fire or something.
Yeah, covered in barbed wire, on fire. It's got like Negan bat nails through it.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go and grab onto the Indiana Jones rope at the top of the stadium, and I'm gonna go, here I come, boys, poppies, grandpoppies, mamas, big daddies, and sons. It's time for the flying high five from Team Earth. And then I swing down.
Okay, so here's what happens. This creature, as it rears back, you see as Fresno wraps his arms around Ham King, throws him into the creature. Ham King, you fly throughout its entire system of torsos, and you clutch into its inner jaw. You stay there, formatting it, keeping it steady. As Mobile Home, you ram your hands into its body, forcing it to not move.
Say body.
Sebastian.
You're more specific than that.
Okay, you shove each arm into one of its many gaping assholes. You go ahead and
Thank
put
you.
a
Thank you.
classic S grip, keeping it locked into the ground. Sebastian, you go and you jump a mighty lumberjack cryptid hunter jump, grabbing one of its many jaws, forcing it to stay open. Fresno, you extend your billowing body, overtaking the entire arena. And Johnny Cowboy, as you place this glove on your hand and you swing through the air, fire blazing and trailing from behind you like a god-awful comet. I want all of you to roll finisher and add it together.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. That's going to be a 3 from me.
That's going to be. Does finisher get anything, or is it, it's just a straight?
It's
roll,
just
right?
two straight, just straight rolls.
That's a 5 from me.
So 8,
I got a 9.
I got a
I
10.
got an 8.
I got a 10. So
18.
18.
I got an 8. I got an 8.
Okay,
26.
27. Oh,
26.
yeah, 26. You're right, my bad. Nick,
I got a 9.
26. So 35.
Okay.
You guys working together.
Not
as
that
a
great
unit.
considering it's like 5
Yeah, not
guys.
that great. There are 5 people. I expected much, much more. So as you're trailing through the sky, Sebastian holding his jaw down. Johnny, you see Resula, you see Homunculad, you see Mobile Home, and you slam your hand into one of the open jaws of this creature, ripping it asunder. Its head explodes. The fleshy brain that was once pulsating and active splatters against the crowd, and they all cheer. Beast falls to the ring.
To Fresno, don't you mean?
Into
me.
Fresno.
Yeah.
Everybody pauses and then erupts into a cheer. You see on the screen, Chimpley Sr. appears again, disappointed, enraged even. And he says, "Well, that's not what I really wanted. Well, we can only have a new stipulation, one winner only. Go ahead. Rip each other apart. One winner only."
What? What?
Mobile Home's head finally just caves in until there's no skull there, and he just drops dead.
Can I
Oh my god!
run at Johnny Cowboy and just headbutt him?
Johnny Cowboy clenches all his muscles and turns into a giant CGI pig.
No, you don't. I'm not letting you do that
I
anymore.
don't think you could do that. I don't think that's possible. Wait. Okay, so the Fresno ring speaks up
Oh,
and
no.
says, "Wait, there's a way that all of us can win if we were all one fighter."
No.
You're so right, babe.
Mobile Home's arms start wiggling around and giving thumbs up.
I ain't signing up. I ain't signing up for nothing like this. What?
Johnny
I
goes,
ain't signing up for no gun like this.
Johnny goes, "I'll be the." Why does he sound like Dracula? He goes, "I'll be the spirit." Johnny Cowboy's sawdust of life, and he just dissipates into sawdust on the floor, and it goes into all your mouths and up your noses. It goes.
What the fuck?
I'm going to compress my elastic limbs and fingers until they're like little tiny pieces of string, long pieces of string, and I'm going to sew everyone in this ring together into one great super wrestler.
Okay.
How are you blind?
Is it going to be a body shape or is it just human centipede?
No, it's like Voltron.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's exactly like Voltron.
Johnny's gonna like be the glue that binds them together as Fresno sews.
Who's the head? Who's the body? Who's the arms? And the
It
legs?
can't be
Mobile
Mobile
Home's
Home.
the head.
No, he's not. Can't be the
It's
head.
It's Mobile Home's big belly with a face painted on it. That's the head.
Yeah, okay.
All right. All right.
Fresno is just tiny and stretched throughout it. Or it's not tiny, but very thin and stretched throughout the body. Yes.
Fresno, as you extend your body and begin to weave it between your brothers in arms, your brothers in planet, you begin to form into this monstrosity, this man-shaped thing. this creature, this one
Can we
wrestler
wear the
represent-
ham god like a suit?
This one wrestler representing the entirety of the Earth stickers begin to converge and form into one single one in the center of the chest. The crowd erupts into a cheer, and as you guys kind of pump your fists into the air, Leroy Chimpley, enraged face, plastered onto the screens, a giant belt that seems to be the size of a planet begins to lower upon you.
We are Mr. Earth.
How do you do, Mr. Earth?
It is us. We are one. We are planet.
We are
That's where it
planet.
ends.